A family moved from Georgia to Florida in 2019 and were celebrating spring break. Anthony Rushing, 15, stabbed two 16-year-old females during a physical altercation outside of the Astro Skating Center in Orlando, Florida on March the 15th, 2024 at about 11 p.m. The teens were rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Kennedy was declared dead. The second victim is recovering. Anthony Rushing was arrested and charged with murder, second degree.
Deputies are investigating why a 15-year-old boy stabbed and killed a 16-year-old girl. Investigators say he also hurt another teen girl.
The attack happened Friday night right near the skating rink Astro Skate that's close to the Amscott along Goldenrod Road south of Lake Underhill in Orange County. News 6's Emily McLeod is following the investigation and has more on what she's learning.
Orange County court officials telling us the suspect, 15-year-old Anthony Rushing, did make a first appearance this weekend. Now we're trying to figure out what happened during his first appearance and what exactly led up to the shooting. We went by the Orange County Sheriff's Office, the Orange County Courthouse, and we came here to the Juvenile Justice Center to try to get our hands on an incident report to try to figure out what exactly happened. 15-year-old Anthony Rushing now facing a second-degree murder charge in the stabbing death of 16-year-old Kennedy Williams. Another 16-year-old girl is seriously injured. A GoFundMe has now been set up to help raise money for Kennedy's family. Deputies say around 11 o'clock Friday night, they responded to a call about a fight near Amscott on South Goldenrod Road. That's where they found the two teens had been stabbed. Surveillance video shows a group of people starting to form at the gas station. The Circle K attendant telling News 6 she saw them move to the parking lot of Rio Plaza, then across the street near Amscott. However, deputies haven't confirmed if any of those people are connected to the suspect or victims. News 6 also reached out to Astro Skate. They tell us they host a teen skate night on Fridays, but they couldn't say whether or not the teens were at their event. Astro Skate also telling us the stabbing didn't happen there. However, on Saturday, the skating rink took precautions. Everyone was wanded down and bags were checked as they entered the rink. As we said before, we're still waiting to get our hands on an incident report. We also reached out to the state attorney's office, and they tell us because the case involves a juvenile, their office cannot publicly release information about the case.
A 15-year-old male stabbed two females, two 16-year-old females. What the? When we start doing that? When did males start fighting females? When did male teenagers start stabbing female teenagers? Bro, what is going on? Okay, I'm thinking there was something wrong with this Russian guy, because this doesn't make any sense. All right, yeah, this Anthony Rushing, it's not making any sense. Why would you get into it with females to the point where you gotta stab them? Okay. Why would you even get into it with females? You shouldn't be stabbing them, punching them, pushing them. What's going on? Because most of the time, dudes is like where the dudes were at. Because most of the times, even like young teenagers not gonna allow another teenager just going around where they hang out at, terrorizing women, stabbing women, punching women. Most of the times, dudes will get involved in that, all right? So I'm surprised nobody got involved when this guy had enough time to stab two 16-year-old females, okay? Nobody had a blick. Nobody intervened after he stabbed one. Nobody said, hey, what the hell? Get back, Nobody hit him with a rock or whatever in the back while he was trying to stab these females. Nothing. It just doesn't make any sense. And I know that wasn't his ops. It sounded like this dude was a cornball. Okay, ain't no sound. This dude was a cornball, because only a corn would stab two 16-year-old females, okay? A real stand-up guy, they wouldn't do that, all right? So this guy had no morals, no type of... just had no morals about himself, no sense of right or wrong. Because he stabbed two 16-year-old females. And one of the females, he stabbed her mother's there. Kennedy, she died in her mother's arms, okay? While this maniac is running around with a knife, okay? It just doesn't make any sense. And like I said, it was a bunch of people out there, and mom said people was recording and all this. If y'all had time to record and do all that, you're telling me y'all couldn't intervene in a fight? This dude stabbing 2 young women. Like I said, I don't know many males that wouldn't get in something like that, all right? Because he had no business doing that, all right? Now, y'all at the skating center, they said they don't know if they was coming out the skating center, but it happened outside of the skating center. Okay, so we don't know if they were at this teen night over at the skating center or they gathered up out here. But they ended up somewhere close to the skating center, right out front, all right? And they got to fighting, all right? And what I don't understand is most of the time when they get to fight, it's female fights a female over like a female reason, not a guy fighting 2 females with a knife for God knows what reasons, all right? So a lot of this just doesn't make sense, all right? Now, does this have anything to do with social media? Because what I'm hearing, after it happened, people filmed it and put it on social media. So I'm willing to bet people know what went on. They know why it happened, but they're not gonna say it. But I think this guy was just crazy. No, I know he was crazy because nobody is beefing with 2 females to the point where they stabbing them. That's in their right mind. I'm not gonna call this dude a demon or nothing, because demons, though, they, gangsters, demons, they don't do all that, all right? They want to do their demonic activity and make it back to the hood or wherever they be at. This guy, it's something wrong with this guy's head. Like I said, this dude is just a corn, and there's something wrong with his head. Okay. Now, was this incident gang related? Which I doubt it was, because it was a guy against some girls, okay? It ain't nothing no girls can do to some guy that says you ganging. Dude, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm still trying to get why this dude pulled out a shank and shanked these young girls, and he killed one of them in front of all these people without nobody in the background stealing on this dude, running up, jump kicking this dude, blicking this dude. I don't get it. I just do not get it. Now, he did this in front of Kennedy's mother, all right? She died right in her mother's arms. And where was this guy with this knife at? Okay, she said people was just filming her while her daughter died, posting it on social media, and this idiot's running around with this knife. And 12 got him though, so that's the good thing. He's not gonna get away with his crime, and he's not gonna get back out again. 16-year-old, no, he's 15, but he's gonna be certified. They're not gonna play with this guy. They're not gonna let him sit in juvie for a year or 2 and release him back into the public, because he'll do it again. He's not gonna be getting back out, y'all. He gonna get certified, and that's the end of the story for this dude. They don't let people out that do this. He's done. His story is over. The end. That's it. Take him to the booty house. Let him live out his years there. And to be honest, he really don't need. That's too sweet for him. He really just need the death penalty. You stabbed a 16-year-old to death in front of her mother. You need the death penalty. Okay. You don't need to breathe and eat, and you don't even need to be in a general population with the other prisoners. You don't need to have no relationship with no other prisoner in the booty house. You need to go to death row. Okay? You need to go to death row, and you need to be out of here. Okay? Because a prison general pop, that's too sweet for what you did. Okay? You need some real deal punishment. I'm out of here.